everybody. Next machine for cardiovascular training or muscular endurance training. This is our upper body ergometer. This is used in cardiac rehab, shoulder, for building shoulder stability, shoulder rehab, or just for keeping your arms in shape and building your muscular endurance up. We're using our arms all the time, reaching for stuff, picking things up, reaching down. This helps stabilize the shoulder girdle. And it's one of the reasons we actually got this for you at the facility. This actually rotates forward and backwards. Okay, so it goes forward and backwards. The screen will be lit up before you get on it. And again, you can see all the yellow markers that we have on the machine. I'm going to turn the camera down for a second so you can actually see that you won't see me, and just so you can see the machine. Okay, so on this seat, you'll notice a big yellow in there. We're actually going to step on that. If you want to use the chair or the seat, you can pull this in and out. This also has a feature where you can sit on it and you can move it just by grabbing the handles and move up and back and forth you. Also, we can also rotate, okay? And this seat actually goes up and down like a compressor. So if you sit on it, it'll elevate up and down, and there's a recline feature on it, okay? So we can bring it up, we can bring it down, we can recline it back, we can recline it forward, or we can take this seat all the way off. So if we want to bring a wheelchair in here or some other assisted device, have somebody help you with this. So once the seat's off there, you can just wheel right into it and proceed. The only thing we have to adjust, if we're just going to be doing standing or seated, it says pull trigger to lower, and this is the way it works. There's a little trigger under here. I'll put it all the way up so they can see it. It's sitting right here. All you have to do is pull that and just give it a little tug down. And hold it in, and then bring it up or down. It's got an assist on here to help you lower or raise it up. Unless you have some other certain medical conditions with your shoulders or rehabilitation, if you had a therapist tell you to do it differently, listen to them, talk to your doctor if you need to. But normally this will sit right in the middle of your chest. Okay? And then we have our arm adjustments here. And these actually, again, you can see the yellow piece. I'll go on this side so you can see me better. And this moves in and out. So this would be a smaller range of motion, and of course this would be a bigger range of motion. For folks that have something on one side that's in balance, or you can't roll your shoulder around, then of course you can use just one arm. Or some folks even have one arm that's a little bit shorter than the other, and we can adjust that accordingly. So for right now, we're just going to keep them all the way in, keep it a smaller rotation. You can jump to the machine, hit quick start, and you start going. Posture's up. This works your core and your abdominal muscles. It also helps keep your posture up, and you can move this forward, and you can move it backwards. So you go forward. I recommend, or I've been recommended for most people, try a minute forward, reverse the direction, go a minute backwards. There is one feature on here, is if you don't want to use quick start, there's something called ISO strength. The harder you push on that, the more resistance you can get back. There's a bunch of other different fitness tests and things like that maybe the therapist or PRN may want to use with you. For PRN, side note, there's a fit key right here and a USB port, and you can use that to put your USB in, and it'll track the workout, whoever you're working with, and then you can keep a record of that for your logbook. And we can do that as well for you in the wellness center too, if you'd like to manage it that way. Okay, so try this one. It's actually great for cardiovascular training. They use it in cardiac rehab, so instead of using your legs first, which are big muscles and require a lot of oxygen for your heart, you start with the upper body ergometer. So if you're coming out of that, let's get you on here. If you've had some shoulder injuries or things in the past, we can coordinate these together. If you have a cervical fusion or anything going on, most of the time the new step, this movement right here, or the cross train is not going to be the best machine for you. It actually may cause damage or irritation or inflammation in your neck. So this is specifically made for folks like that as well. So this is the upper body ergometer by SciFit. Come try it out.